to 70% of women, most especially in marriage circle, love sex because of childbearing. Not just because of the pleasure they are in.
Yeah.
It's because of the child.
That's up to 90%.
That's how you will know this. You will know this.
No, continue.
Are you saying like
You will know this as soon as children come. If she's single and searching for a baby, sex becomes like water. It flows every day. She enjoys it. But when the child comes, you notice she will no longer want. And that's what makes a man go for the side chick that is.
Is it that she doesn't want the man anymore, or that her attention is on the child?
Her attention goes to the child and she has gotten what she wants, the purpose of the sex.
A lot of men also complain that when children comes, their wives no longer give them attention. Why?
he's doing something, this thing.
Okay.
Throw your question again.
A lot of women complain that a lot of please call me.
Get a call short.
Action.
A lot of men complain that
Action.
a lot of men complain that their wives no longer give them no. A lot of men complain that once children come into their marriage, their wives no longer give them attention. Why?
Yeah, because life is always dynamic, and as humans, we always becoming, we're transforming.
Yeah.
When both of them were single, there was nobody in between them, so they can have time, do everything they want to do. As soon as children start coming, their attention is divided. It's like Apostle Moses Ogene just said, or rightly said, once children start coming, women are lovers of children. They'll be drawn to their children more than they will be drawn to their wives. And with that, a lot of things will go wrong if you're not actually a disciplined person. And that's why the Bible is always telling us nothing should separate. Nothing, even the children. Nothing, even the children should separate you and your wife. You understand? So, if I would take from the word of Apostle Moses Ogene when he was trying to instruct women to be wise, he said, a wise woman should know that men don't build houses, they don't build a home. What men do is to bring treasures, money into the house. Proverbs 14, verses 1. A wise woman. So if you are trying to go against your husband by, causing demarcation as a result of children have started coming, you are having a problem already. That marriage will suffer. And because no mind that has been stretched by a new idea returns to its original form. I'll explain that. If you create a demarcation between you and your husband, and he goes outside to dip in, figuratively, to dip in somewhere, you won't have that man save again, because no mind returns to its original dimension if it has been influenced by new ideas. So as a wise woman, you need to be always there. You need to attach yourself. In fact, while nursing the baby, you should also nurse your husband alongside.
Let me add to what you're saying. You see, I make a lot of research, most especially when it comes to women and men. Relationship. I make a lot of research. As a matter of fact, I interview old people. Now let me say this to you. Most women who abandon their husband because they feel they have gotten children.
Yeah.
You channel all your love name to your children.
Yeah.
My sweet baby, my love, Nnam, and so on and so forth. You channel everything. The kiss you give to your husband, you're not kissing your child. All the touching and everything is on your child. That's why you see when they are single, when they are married, couple newly married, you notice that the woman can't eat until the man returns.
Yes,
but now that children has come, your own food is in the kitchen. Go and carry your food.
Or the dining, or in the microwave.
They have eaten. Igbo people say, hey, the channel Rasha shop. And then you come, they say, you can prepare your own. It's like she has gotten a companion.
Yeah.
But let me tell you the funny thing there. The funny thing there is that most of them have succeeded in raising children who don't really care for them, even as a mother. Sir, your children don't love you.
As a woman.
Both mother or father. You see, children, you see those children running around you, mommy, 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 and you are hugging and carrying them. Wait, let them get their first salary. Wait. I'm experienced with what I'm talking about. My first daughter is almost graduating. The second one is almost graduating. So I can comfortably tell you things about kids. The same kids that hug you and run around you is the same kids that are shift. Why do they hug around you, run around you? You are providing. You are the one providing everything for them. Once they start walking after just SS3, after SS3, you notice your children hiding something. Mommy, I'm coming. Mommy, I'm coming. The question are, we that are here, how many are we giving to our parents? Or don't we have parents? How many are we giving to our parents? You can see, number one, they will run from you. Children depend on you. Bible says, can a woman forget her suckling child? A child can forget her mother. Many children have forgotten their mother, forgotten their father. Number two is, your daughter love is on another man. God created them to love another, not you. God created your son to love another man, another lady, not you. So it is foolishness on the side of any woman to abandon her husband. It is foolishness on the side of any man to abandon his wife because you want to raise children. That is why I said, train your children or plan your old age. These children can disappoint you at the age of the time. One, your daughter can marry a man who never allow her to remove 10 kobo. It's possible. You know, I believe in reality. Sometimes when I speak like this, some women will say, God forbid, it is not my portion. I say, you never say anything. It is your own salvation you don't know your child's salvation. Your child may decide not to go to church and decide not to love the Lord and decide to marry a man. So women, I preach in a widows program one certain time, and I noticed hundreds of widows. So many of them, I began to wonder, these people have children. The Lord began to minister to me many reasons why many widows are suffering. One, I made the statement that all of them almost lifted up their hand. And what was that? When your son wanted to marry, what did you do? When your daughter brought who she wants to marry, what did you do? I told my wife, anybody my daughter bring for marriage, I will not put me. I'm not going to put my daughter.
You should marry who they want.
All my own is teach you the right thing, teach you the right how to make your right choice. You know why? Anybody they bring for marriage, be it man or woman, anything you speak, they will use it against you. Most especially mothers. When you rise up against a boy, I don't want this boy, he's from my Bible, I don't like this. Love will prevail. You see, love must prevail. Yeah. They will fight until they win you. Once they win you, come and step into your in-law's house. And your in-law may be money bag. Shishi you will no longer see. That is why some old women are suffering today, but they have son-in-laws, they have daughter-in-laws that are rich somewhere.
Yeah, that's true. I think we need to put cautions to what we do as parents. You know, I don't believe in, oral Christianity. I believe in practical Christianity. If we preach the scriptures and we don't do the scriptures, that means our future will be in scripture. Now, if you look at Genesis 18:19, the Bible said, God himself said. That means God was already aware of the person he was going to make this statement about. He said, look at Abraham, my servant. I know he's going to become a great nation. Why did God say so? Because God said, I also know that because he commanded his household to work in the way of the Lord to do justice. So as parents, what typical examples are we setting? If you don't set the examples, so what are you going to get from? You can't be a drunk, you can't be somebody who gossips, you can't be a negative person and raise positive children. It's not possible. So if we want our old age to be very smooth, wisely retiring, we must to make today very smooth, very comfortable. The Bible speaking in Jeremiah 35 verses 5, it says, the sons of Rechabite said, our father said, their father. It became a generational standard. Nobody should take strong drink. Nobody should plant it. Nobody should sell it. Nobody should buy from it. So what kind of family are we raising?